Good morning, everyone. I am your teacher in Reserve Officer Training Corps. I am Second Lieutenant Bobby Jose S. Misahon, Philippine Army Reserve. I am presently assigned as the Assistant Operations Officer of the 602nd Ready Reserve Infantry Battalion based in Campolion, San Jose, Antique. As your teacher in ROTC, I would like to discuss to you a topic for discussion in your course, Military Science 1. Our topic is followership. This topic is a newly formulated topic in the new program of instruction of the Army Reserve Command for the ROTC. So, let us discuss what followership is. First, the scope of our presentation is the role of a follower, the qualities of a follower, and cultivating effective followership. The role of a follower. Followership dominates our lives and organizations, but not our thinking, because our preoccupation with leadership keeps us from considering the nature and the importance of being a follower. Yung follower kasi, ngayon lang ito natin na re-realize na ang role niya is important, like leadership, wherein you recognize the leader of an organization, but followers are only uh, parang second rate kwan lang sila. But followership is supposed to be recognized because kung walang follower, wala namang ililid ang leader. And in an organization, kung merong isang follower, the majority that is under the leader are the followers. But each and every follower must have a role and recognize kung ano ang kanyang role. Because hindi magiging successful ang isang organization kung hindi sumusunod yung follower kung ano ang pinapagawa ng leader. Effective followers differ in their motivations for following and in their perceptions of the role. Some choose followership as their primary role at work and serve as team players who take satisfaction in helping to further a cause, an idea, a product, a service, or more rarely, a person. Others are leaders in some situations but choose the follower role in a particular context. Both these groups view the role of follower as legitimate, inherently valuable, even virtuous. Yung follower, yung kanyang motivation kasi, nire-recognize niya na importante rin pala siya sa kanyang ginagawa sa kanilang organization. So, as a team player, he takes satisfaction. Ibig sabihin, masaya siya sa kanyang trabaho, masaya siya sa kanyang ginagawa na pinapakita niya sa leadership and top-level management na kaya niya gawin ang pinapagawa sa kanya. Na kunyari, may pinapagawang produkto, gagawin niya ang lahat para maging successful ang kanilang product na ini-introduce or binibenta sa market or a service. Wherein some clients would appreciate yung service na binibigay ninyo, kaya pabalik-balik yan sila sa inyong service na binibigay. The qualities of followers. Number 1, effective followers share a number of essential qualities. They manage themselves well. Ibig sabihin, tinututukan ng follower kung ano yung kanyang role sa isang organization at ginagawa ng mabuti ang pinapagawa sa kanya in cooperation sa iba niyang katulad din na mga followers. For example, if there are 20 people in an organization that markets something, may kanya-kanyang role yan. Sila pa isa-isa, bawat sa kanila. Merong separate and kanyang role lang na siya ang tawag dito, may alam lang. So, gagawin niya yan para mai-transfer sa isa na naman na para pagandahin kung anong produkto na ginagawa. So, meron silang sharing of responsibilities. So, minamanage nila ang kanilang role as a follower to be productive in that organization. Excuse me. They are also committed to the organization and to a purpose, principle, or person outside themselves. Kaya sinabi ko, dapat purpose-driven sila. Kung anong kanilang motto or mandate ng top management, yun ang kanilang dapat gagawin. And yung kanilang office or business must have a principle. May sinusunod yan. Na tulad yan, may target silang target audience or target market. So, they will go to exhaust all means to accomplish that target. Ganun ang commitment sa iyong organization ng follower. Next is, they build their competence and focus their efforts for maximum impact. Excuse me. So, yung competence na sinasabi dito, kung ano yung trabaho mo sa inyong organization, dapat you must do everything and exhaust all means to make what you are doing perfect para hindi ka mapagalitan or ma-censure ng management na mali ang iyong ginagawa. Next is they are courageous, honest, and credible. Dapat courageous, hindi ka nag-hesitate na gawin to your utmost ability in order to perfect what you are doing. Kung meron kang nakitang maganda na pwede mo i-suggest mo sa management or you take the initiative to do what will be better for the service or to better the product that you are marketing. And you must also be honest in terms of para ma-improve yung organization. For example, may mga items kayo na nawawala or kulang, i-report mo sa management para magawan ng paraan para ma-solve kung paano. Or sa paghawak ng pera, for example, nagko-collect kayo ng bayad sa product na inyong minamarket, hindi mo dapat mawalan kasi diyan din kinukuha ng management ang pampasahod sa inyo. And you must be credible kasi pag nakita yan ng management na credible ka at honest, meron silang reward na ibibigay sa inyo kasi na-appreciate nila yung ginagawa mo. Excuse me. Self-management, still in self-management. Paradoxically, the key to being an effective follower is the ability to think for oneself, to exercise control and independence, and to work without close supervision. Dito, as a follower, kung ano yung trabaho na pinapagawa sa iyo, dapat alam mo na ang iyong gagawin. Parang memorize mo na ba sa araw-araw na mong ginagawa? Alam mo na kung ano ang pasikot-sikot at kung anong problema ang masosolve mo na ikaw lang. Na hindi ka na kailangan bantayan ng nakakataas sa iyo. Good followers are people to whom a leader can safely delegate responsibility. Excuse me. Delegation means kung meron pang ibang bagay aside sa iyong assigned task na merong ipapagawa or may utos ng management, kaya mong gampanan kasi makapagkakatiwalaan ka ng top management or higher level of management. Kasi may tiwala na sila sa iyo na competent ka sa iyong gagawin at kung i-delegate sa iyo yung ganyang klaseng trabaho, kaya mong gawin. May ipapakita ka na product na tawag nito, results. Another aspect of this paradox is that effective followers see themselves, except in terms of line responsibility, as the equals of the leaders they follow. As a follower, although they are followers, they also see themselves as leaders na parang kapantay lang ng leadership. Kasi as followers, yung follower na yon na meron din siyang hawak na ibang followers din. For example, of a group of workers, meron din silang ina-assign na leader ng kanilang grupo. So, hindi lang as followers, meron din silang leadership na konti. Kasi may tinitingala din o tinitingnan na mas mataas yung group of workers na meron ding magli-lead sa kanila aside from the top leadership. Meron kasing hierarchy sa organization. From the lowest level, step by step yan, sa step by step yan na tumataas yung position ng mga followers from the lowest to the highest until you reach the topmost level of management. So, self-managed followers give their organizations a significant cost advantage because they eliminate much of the need for elaborate supervisory control systems. In that case, often lower morale. Yung followers na magaling mag-manage na kanilang sarili, nagle-lessen ito ng cost sa management of the organization kasi alam na nila i-control or mag-lessen ng mga production cost ng organization. Kaya palagi rito na nagbibigyan ng parangal o reward ng top management yung mga ganyang followers. Commitment, effective followers are committed to something, a cause, a product, an organization, an idea, excuse me, in addition to the care of their own lives and careers. Some leaders misinterpret this commitment. Commitment is contagious. On the other hand, followers who are strongly committed to goals not consistent with the goals of their companies can produce destructive results. Yung commitment kasi two-way street din ito sa organization. You must have commitment to further the cause of your organization. Kung ano ang inyong target o yung mandate ng leadership, yun dapat ang gawin mong commitment at ipursu. Kasi kapag nalihis yung commitment mo, baka itong magiging reason ng downfall ng inyong organization. Kasi instead of having commitment for the cause of your organization, baka iba na yung commitment mo. Hindi mo alam na nakakasira na pala. So, yung commitment mo must be centered only towards the goal of your organization. Hindi yung personal cause yung hahabulin mo. Next is effective followers temper their loyalties to satisfy organizational needs or they find new organizations. Yung follower, tinitemper mo yung loyalty mo kasi dapat kung ano lang ang kailangan ng organization, yun lang ang dapat mong gawin. Kasi kapag yung commitment mo hindi na tugma sa kung anong hinihingi ng organization, it is better to get out of that organization and pursue what you want. Kasi ang sabi nga sa military professionalism, meron diyang saying na kung hindi mo kayang sundin kung anong ginagawa ng organization, mabuti pa umalis ka. Kasi the first high wind that comes along will blow you away and you will never know why. Ganon. So, effective leaders know how to channel the energies of strong commitment in ways that will satisfy corporate goals as well as the followers' personal needs. Yung leadership naman, alam nila kung paano i-utilize yung commitment ng follower para magiging din ito satisfactory at satisfy din kung ano ang pagkukulang na kinakailangan ng follower. For example, sa salary, dapat may mabigyan mo ng reward like a bonus, a Christmas bonus or some other incentive para naman magiging masaya sa kanyang ginagawa yung follower. Competence and focus on the grounds that committed incompetence is still incompetence. Effective followers master skills that will be useful to their organizations. They generally hold higher performance standards than the work environment requires, and continuing education is second nature to them. Staple in their professional development, good followers see coworkers as colleagues rather than competitors. yung competence. So, every follower must have a level of competence or much higher competence. They must desire that higher level through seminars, schoolings, and other trainings to improve the skill. Hindi na lang sila dapat ma-satisfy doon kung anong level sila. For example, merong isang worker na skilled lang sa kanyang klaseng level, sa kanyang klaseng skill. Pero natanggal or nag-resign or may nangyari sa kanya. But that skill is very important to the organization. So kung sino dapat na qualified para doon or hindi qualified must have proper training in order to replace that worker na nawala. So if that position that was vacated has a higher level of salary and competence, you must dinidesire mo na maabot yung position na yun. So you must have proper training, schooling, and competence to achieve that level na nawala. Courage. Dapat yung workers na followers must also have courage. They establish themselves as independent, critical thinkers whose knowledge and judgment can be trusted. They give credit where credit is due. Ang ibig sabihin ng courage dito is, for example, if you have committed a mistake, you must have the courage to admit na nagkamali ka para bibigyan ka ng room for improvement ng management. And don't also hesitate to give any suggestions that you think that will improve the company or organization. So, for the past uh, how many minutes we have already discussed the role of the follower, the qualities of a follower, and how to cultivate effective followership. Tandaan nyo lang na yung follower importante sa isang organization. Kasi kung walang follower, walang leader. And to be a good leader, you must be a good follower. Dito yan nag-uumpisa sa baba before ka aakyat sa taas. So, that ends my presentation. Thank you very much. Good morning.